All right, so I thought like it's clear that they were like rigging up the power here to do something. I believe if you pull this, yeah, okay, we're gonna help you, dude.
Torture him. Just do it and then turn it back on again and then do it again and then he cries a lot and it's so great. It's so great.
Feel free to disregard that, Josh. It's not.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to. That's optional. I think I pulled the wrong lever.
More sense?
Yes, and then
the
go do it
only
again.
The robots have legs, hands, a face. You're delusional.
Okay.
I mean, some have legs and hands and a face.
Fucking help.
Your face is spinning though. Anyway, that opens this door back here. And I thought the choice was to either, like it seems like they rigged up. Oh no, that doesn't open this door. How do you open this door? I don't remember. You have to hit it twice.
Have you tried torturing a robot?
Yeah.
Torture
I'm
him
pretty sure
again. He's still alive.
Oh wait,
You
we
can
need
do it.
we need the ID. Right, yeah, we need to find the ID to log in.
Yeah, you have to cut the power from elsewhere now that you've cut the
See,
power.
I promised you this LP would be Josh.
No,
doing
that's in that
random
room over
things.
there.
It's actually just him wandering around.
Just see more walking and less torturing robots.
0735.
I'm a little disappointed because
Does Carl's
we
not have
could
one?
be torturing robots right now, and that's
Oh.
not happening. I'm a little sad. Mumblo is a little sad that we can't torture robots, but okay.
Oh, we'll get back to it.
Yay!
Oh. Hey, as far as I'm concerned, these robots are humans, by the way. That's my read on this situation. So this conversation is very interesting for me.
Yeah, that's fine. It's actual robots that I don't like to torture.
That's the worst possible reaction you can have.
So you have the option to either shut
I'm
down
okay
the
with
power here, or which is where Carl is, or
we
over
can be
here.
in the middle here. Like, no. Let's not be in the middle. Let's actually draw lines.
No, it's fine. We're doing good.
Oh, I didn't come back here. This is cool.
Yeah, foreshadowing on certain reasons why you can read people's minds.
Yeah, because that actually didn't make sense to me for almost the entire game.
That didn't make sense. I mean, I understood it in a gameplay sense, like, oh, this is how I get some backstory and world building. But no, it never really did make a lot of sense. It's like Biotics in Mass Effect. It is the writer just furiously waving their hands at some space magic.
So I
Now,
thought
understand-
the
Go
option
ahead.
here was the moral choice was if we shut down the this is clearly set up to be running power to somewhere important. If you shut it down, that fucks up that. Which I thought, hey, maybe this will have ramifications later.
Yeah, I assumed I could come in here and shut the power down and get through here without having to torture the robot. You're saying that's not the case?
Yeah, but this just is the option to kill him without torturing, without like being there and listening to him die.
Let's
That's
be
the only
there
option you
and
have
listen
here.
to him die.
Fine,
Let's
Mom.
do
Let's not
that
backtrack.
one.
It'll take too long.
I'm just kidding. Oh, well, I guess
Well, we're already halfway there now.
Well, you guys are being poops about it, so let's not torture a robot if you guys aren't having fun. Clearly.
Man, what a killjoy. Only thing you're
Hey, buddy.
torturing is my pleasure
What are
right
you
now.
feeling right now?
It's like,
On the
is this
pain
ethical?
scale, can
Not
you make a
torturing
face
this
for me?
robot
No.
Not torturing this robot is torture for me. Did you ever think about that?
That's not how you, that's a weird way to spell goddammit, right? It's not just me?
No.
This guy's
it
taking a
is,
while to
but-
die.
His
we help
voice
him along
actor
here?
sells a lot of this pain. He's able to scream really well.
I don't think he actually dies.
Does he
I
actually
think that you
die
have to-
here,
No,
or-
No,
No, you
I don't-
leave him in agony or not. I
for
see.
all eternity, right?
Yeah,
oh, well,
let's
that's
do that.
worse. Mumbles, you're kind of a dick.
Oh, well,
Well,
Yeah.
for the record,
Brought you
I
a
never
chair,
realized
buddy.
that other door was there, so I left him in agony because I didn't know I had an option.
oh, Camster's worse. I did it with intention. Camster's just a dumbass.
It's like there's
I
that
was
guy
gonna
in.
spare you eternity of agony.
See, because
but then
I
was like,
thought it just like killed him after a while. Because I want to illustrate this.
No.
If you turn it back off,
Yeah, no, this is what I like doing. I
he
would
just
turn
stops
it on.
talking.
Yeah, no, I would turn it on, and then he'd scream, and then I'd turn it back on, and be like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "I'm not talking to you." I'm like, "Cool." And then I would turn it back on, and then he would start screaming again. It was a nice day.
Yeah.
I had a great
So
time.
yeah, as far as I'm concerned, these robots are human beings. Like
Yeah.
these robots are people in every meaningful sense.
Yes.
So
Yes.
like this is actually the part of the game that made me the most uncomfortable, I think. Even more than like
No,
the
I
stuff
feel like
directed
it'd
at
be-
you.
I feel like it'd be worse if they were more like robots, to be honest with you. I would feel bad if they acted more like robots.
Just remember that part where I would jump on the monsters' heads? You want to see if we
Yeah.
can try to go
Do it?
3 for 3 here?
Oh, no way. No way.
Where's he going? Dude, I cannot jump on your head if you're over there.
They're onto your
Models.
games.
He's like,
He's like-
oh no, I heard about
Hey, buddy, what are you even doing?
this shit. I'm not
I think I
coming
broke
over
it.
there until you promise not to jump on my head.
Oh God!
Stop
He's
being
around
a
here
dick
somewhere.
and
He's
come
gonna
down
jump.
so I can murder you.
Oh God! I know. I know.
He's
Cuthbert's around
leaving.
here somewhere. He's gonna jump on my head. He's gonna jump on my head. Oh God!
Dude, buddy, hello. Is there anything to throw around here? I can't see. Oh, there's a coffee cup.
He looks like he
Hey!
has the best head to jump on, too. Like, it's squishy.
Damn it.
This will be real fun.
Oh, I think he noticed me. He's just staring at me. What the
Senpai
fuck?
noticed
Come
me.
on, man. Hey.
This is classic
Oh.
spoiler warning. This is-
Oh, okay.
Fucking-
That didn't go so well. Where'd he go?
Yeah, this is another thing. If a monster,
Jose, el matador de los robotos. I actually don't know what the plural of actually I think the plural of robot in Spanish is just robots.
Cool. That sounded
So
really
this kind of
sarcastic.
demonstrates
It
the
wasn't.
irritating behavior in this game of the monsters will just sit where you need to go and stay there.
yeah.
Wow, you're just
Hey, buddy.
staring right at him. That's insane.
I think we need to have a conversation about why you're fucking up my viewfinder. Jesus Christ.
Josh, you take this monster isn't scary to a whole new level.
I
A
know.
whole
I mean,
new world
yeah.
of this is not scary.
Yeah, I came into this game thinking I came into this LP thinking Soma wasn't very scary. I didn't even know how right I
Oh
was.
shit, I have to do the switch first. Did that not... How do I get the switch to do it? Fuck, I forgot.
I think you need
Can
some
you just hang
power
out for a
there, buddy.
second, robot?
See, it's not pulling right. How do
You
I...
gotta turn
Josh.
the other thing
Oh,
on.
right, I gotta do it on the computer. Computer
Yeah,
box.
yeah.
That's
You
right.
gotta-
I
Hey, Josh,
remember
I think your
now.
Oculus Rift is busted.
Power
Future.
Comm Center. Okay. Keep hitting escape.
So
to
fun
pop
fact,
out.
I waited forever to get an Oculus, like to be using Oculus Rift at a convention or something, because all the motherfuckers were talking about it, like, oh yeah, I tried the Oculus Rift at CoolCon, and I'm like, I don't go to conventions. When am I gonna?
Hey, buddy, you want to
And
play this game
finally,
again where I close it on your face?
Arrived at Indiecade, I literally got there like an hour early, and as soon as you were allowed in, I stood outside and I waited out in the sun for like 45 minutes so that I could be first in line for the
The
Oculus
sun.
Rift demo
Oh,
station.
No.
It was actually worse than you would think. And I got inside this like aluminum shack in the middle of the like fucking hottest part of the year, and I put on an Oculus Rift, and it was like 3 minutes before I asked, should it be like this? And they're like, oh no, yours is broken.
That's great. So here we now finally find out what the hell's going on. It's sometime around the year 2103, and the Earth got hit by an asteroid.
Man.
Classic.
And everyone's dead.
At it again.
This game is... I'm just gonna warn people, this game is real as fuck. And I mean that in the sense of, like... This examines the one sci-fi future that doesn't get a lot of play, which is the comprehensive apocalypse. Not the, oh no, you can't go to Quiznos anymore apocalypse. The humans are done apocalypse.
Yeah, humans are going extinct kind of apocalypse.
Yeah. This isn't the kind of apocalypse where we all have to get guns
are you
and
actually
shoot
the
aliens.
last person alive apocalypse?
Yeah.
And it turns out you're not.
I still struggle with how jarring that contrast is between a quaint little Toronto apartment and then going to see the doctor to, in the year 2131, a comet has hit the Earth and everyone is dead, and you are waking up in a C-Lab 2021 scenario among the last of the survivors.
That's more reason to have a Space Marine dude, bro, as...
Hello? Beta? Upsilon. What's up?
Did I lag out?
No, it's Bubbles.
Lagged out.
Site service engineer Wolchek. Direct links are almost impossible to establish. The Lumar relays are basically junk at this point. You can send messages via the comm center, and if you want, I'm pretty much always here, ready to relay anything by hand. I know it's a shitty
Really
system,
badly, as it turns out.
Alright, we just have to make do. Catch you later. Hello? Peter, was it? Yeah, I'm here. What's up? We're getting out. I just want to
Her thing's still green.
comm center now, so this is definitely the last you'll hear from us. If we don't show up in the next couple of hours, send in the cavalry. Hang on, what's happening?
There we go.
Yep. We'll head for the
Sorry.
Mumbles experienced the apocalypse.
I'll rally the troops for a wellness.
Wow. It seemed like everything was going good. Oh well.
You were saying something about all the more reason to have a dude bro.
Apparently that is a cursed conversation topic.
God. Alright, so
yeah, it is the future. Everyone basically on the surface of the world is dead. If there are any survivors, they're in this fish tank with us. And things aren't going real well for us either. So basically, it's been a pretty crappy day for everybody.
I'm confused as to why there aren't people in space. Does the game ever address that?
Well, there aren't a lot of people in space now, and if we stopped sending them shit, there would stop being people in space relatively quickly.
But it's like 120 years into the future. I kind of figured there'd be like...
You know, back in 1960, we thought we would have moon colonies and Mars colonies by now. And we haven't even sent any people beyond Earth orbit.
So this is kind of cool. You got a bunch of, like, creepy messages.
I do like all the computer terminal junk in this game, like...
Yeah, like, not just, like, click on it. You gotta type in the code.
Well, just, like, and the variety of different things they have you do. It's not like it's the same puzzle at every point in this stupid place. It's... Every computer terminal has a purpose, and, yeah, it's, like, super contrived, where it's, like, a machine where the only 3 buttons are, do this terminal's job, but, each job is unique, and that's kind of cool.
And they try and put a fig leaf over it. Often they'll be like disabled buttons that, okay, if this place wasn't wrecked, you could use this terminal for more than just this piece of exposition. I think they did a great job.
The other cool thing, you think like, oh, some of these places are just like, oh, you're never going to find out what happened here. We go to all of these places later on and see what the hell's going on.
Just pick the right
Though I thought
one.
Omega wasn't actually supposed to be listed as something that literally exists. Anyway, let's talk to Lambda.
Hey, are you there? I found the dome ceiling.
Oh, that's better. Simon, was it?
Jared, Simon Jared.
Hi, Simon. I'm Catherine. Have you figured out what's going on yet?
Me? I was hoping you'd have some answers.
I probably have some. What do you want to know?
Where do you
Ouch.
begin?
Have you
What
figured
is
out
this
what's
place?
going on
How
yet?
did you get here? And why do the robots talk like they're people?
Well, you're at Upsilon, clearly. Have you never been there before?
So
Where
one
do you
interesting
work?
thing about Catherine is
Is
that
that really
she's
important?
like not
No,
quite
I mean, where
right,
did you work at Payton
but not in the
Studios?
sense
Yeah.
that she's like
What
a
that
serial
is.
killer or she's like
That's
evil.
unexpected.
She's not quite
She
right in the
came
sense that, you know,
directly
she's
from
like,
Yeah, I did.
you know, there's just
Very
something she doesn't
unexpected.
get. She has a very
Have you seen
different
any
philosophy to
people,
most
like
people,
staff or
and that
field
caused all
technicians?
kinds of problems
robots,
with her when she was in the
crazy
workplace.
This is all so
But,
strange.
you know, she's just
You're
a
telling me.
person, you know? She's not a villain, she's
Yeah.
just... Like, you and her have some very fundamental disagreements about what is important, and that causes conflict occasionally, but
How do I get there?
doesn't actually bring about any kind of objective good and evil conflict, which I think is very interesting.
Open the damn. Oh shit.
I tried to do that too. Open up the door again, and yeah, the handle
At least
breaks
fuck
off.
the robots with me, right?
Yeah, I thought that was a nice touch that they actually, because I mean, most games would just like disable it. And now you're dead.
Oh no. Well, that was Soma for you. We're dead under the water after the apocalypse. Oh wait, we put on our portable diving suit generator.
So yeah, I mean, we haven't actually outright come out and said it yet, I don't think, but we have pretty heavily implied it. You are really good at holding your breath.
Yep. You are the world
Turns out your
champion
guy
breath
brushed through
holder.
wood.
You're not like that Mario shit that dies when he touches water or anything. Nah. So this was a really cool environment change. I didn't think they'd actually send you out onto the ocean floor. I
Yeah.
thought this was really cool.
I thought
and
it
again,
was
filled
super
with
cool.
really detailed assets and shit.
Yeah, it looks super cool. It's super interesting. It's kind of wild. It's a great way to see this place from outside, so it doesn't feel like you're in a corridor shooter the whole time.
Yeah.
On the other hand, a lot of these segments, I think this one coming up, it's easy to get turned around and everything kind of looks the same, and I ended up going in circles at one point in the game, and it gets bored. Like, my fingers started
kills
to
the
cramp
pacing.
because, yeah, my fingers started to cramp because I was just holding down W for so long.
It also suffers
Right.
a little bit from Box Canyon syndrome.
Yeah. And I think it would be an interesting choice to simply let the player wander off onto the ocean floor and just have nothing out there and just let them
there
walk
are a
for 10
few
minutes.
cases where you can do that, but I think you just die.
Yeah. I mean, you know, but like give enough space so that the player could walk for a solid minute. They would have to walk away
Yeah.
from the lights, which players will not do unless they're deliberately dicking with the game. I thought that would be an
So
interesting
I would have done a
choice.
bunch of it then.
Obviously, but the Box Canyon thing really does really does stick out. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe if you didn't spend the 90s playing shooters that were all set inside box canyons, it won't stick out to you. But it did to me.
Well, there's also, like, your immediate instinct is, why am I not just swimming? You know, I'm at the bottom of the ocean. It's not like I am falling forever. There's a reason for it, but it's not clear at this point, so you start to wonder.
Come in, Zeta. You better answer me, Strasky. Come on!
Amy, where are you?
The fields. I had to leave.
Also, there are a lot of characters in this game that you meet through audio logs, and I had trouble keeping track of them.
It tries to build up characterization for them, but most of them kind of get lost in the sea of names. Like, I figured out this person. This lady that's talking is the one who did all the drawings, and we're going to meet her in a little bit here.
Good luck, Amy. Rooting for you.
But yeah, it doesn't help.
And
There's
Carl.
a bunch of names. There are a couple of factions within these people. They're dead, so you're like, you weren't sure which ones you need to pay attention to. This is just like, oh, is this just telling me the next puzzle, or is this important? Am I going to run into these people again? And their stories are told non-linearly. Like, you don't find their audio logs in chronological order, or you don't always. So you're not always. It's hard to follow the thread, and you can't keep the names straight. And I felt like I needed another trip through the game before I could piece together what happened.
It wouldn't be so bad, except a lot of them, like, since everyone lived in their own little corner of the C lab here, like, there's Epsilon and there's Tau and there's Omega, and everyone has their own little
there's like an
cliques.
individual story for each site.
Right, and they're not necessarily all told within the confines of their particular site. Most of them are, but not entirely, and also not in order, so it does get really confusing.
Then there are these fucking robots, who are probably the most annoying monsters in the game, in my opinion, because they're not scary, and they follow you around really slowly and hurt you if they touch you.
Yeah.
And it's like, do we really need robots out here to fuck with you?
Yeah, not scary, but annoying, and they slow you down in an already slow part of the game.
It's a nice robot with a flashlight. Yay!